Hey guys, Ryan here from Indy Wrestling School, and today we're tracking down my original pro wrestling training facility. Coming up. Hey guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you're new here, please consider subscribing below. We put out new videos every single week. So in this episode, my friend and I are going to track down our original pro wrestling training facility. Now, obviously, I'm using the word facility lightly. Basically, this was somebody's house that had a shed next to it. On the concrete floor of that shed, there was a thin layer of padding, and that's where we trained for about 2 years to become professional wrestlers. I've told this story before, but this was a town that was just a couple of miles away from where we lived, but we didn't really understand how the parkway worked. In New Jersey, there's this road called the Garden State Parkway, and we didn't fully understand. We thought you needed like a special toll thing to be able to go onto it, and it just didn't make sense to us at the time. So we would literally drive up and down Route 9, which is basically a commercial street which has lights every half a mile. So this, what would be a half hour, 40-minute drive, would take us about 2.5 hours each way. And we were doing this 3 times a week. So over the past couple years, we kind of talked about where this place was, that we had spent a lot of time at, and neither of us could remember. In fact, my friend Kubi was actually living in the town that this training place was supposed to be at, and I was a little further north. So between the two of us, we would have to pass wherever this spot was to go to the other one's house. But we still couldn't find it. And one day in 2020, during the pandemic, we decided to go ahead and try to track it down.
So after months of searching, we're finally going to see if we found the Green Dragon Dojo.
I haven't been searching this whole time.
I have. So I moved to Little Egg in 2017 or 18, and we went through wrestling school, the professional wrestling training, at a dojo, which we think is in Little Egg. This is 17 years ago when we went through, so
now
neither of us remember.
You call it a dojo, but in actuality,
it was a shed with padding.
Okay. So, and the only landmark we have to say if it's that place or not is the actual shed, which was decrepit back in 2002, 2001 when we were going through this.
So a little backstory. I drive up and down Route 9 all the time to go to different stores and everything like that, and spend most of my time not paying attention to the road, but looking for what I think could be the street that this dojo was located on 17 years ago. I even turned to going on Facebook to try to look up the guy who lived there, but I didn't know what he looked like. So when me and Ryan got together again, he was able to confirm that the Jason Farrow is the correct person. Yeah, so we still got...
You sent him a friend request moments ago.
Yes.
And like a son of a bitch, he still hasn't answered.
Yeah, still waiting on that. It's been about 10 minutes, so I was just curious to see what the makes him so special. And he can't get back to us immediately. Oh, battery's dying here, too.
That's alright, I got another one. We're gonna need to stop for a milkshake anyway in a couple minutes.
Yeah. So apparently driving past the milkshake store twice. Months of work are finally coming to a head here. So what I wound up doing was getting the correct spelling of his last name from Ryan, and then Googling his name with the word Little Egg Harbor, which is the town that we believe the dojo was in. Literally the first result was an address that he used to live at.
And it's the street that, I guess you said I thought it might be down earlier. I don't recall the name of it.
We got to turn.
There.
Yep.
That's what it looked like, yeah.
Yeah.
I, in fairness, I did say almost every street down here was...
It looked, yeah.
They all looked the same.
Right.
I don't remember it being a one-way street. Did we used to come back out this way?
I came up here and I originally thought... Yeah,
this is it, dude. This is it.
Is that the shed right there?
Right there.
No, that can't be the shed.
That's the shed.
I thought that was the shed over there. You see it?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
It's not this one. It's not. This was the house.
I thought that was the house right there.
That is the house. So maybe...
That's the
where it says closed? Yeah, this is bigger.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same. I think it was this house right over here, the greenhouse, and then we parked right here. Unless it's down a little bit. Hold on. Let me look.
What does the map say?
So it's...
Old shed used to be. And now that's a shed just for...
And they fenced it in or something.
Yeah, shed purposes and not for
Beating up people.
beating up underage kids.
Yep. Which they did
So
a
I'm
lot.
gonna go back up that street.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
I was always under the impression that it was as soon as you make that first turn, it's right there. It's the first house. So like almost the shed backs up to.
Oh, this is not the street.
Yeah, it's up here. Right there. Just by that marine shop.
Yeah, so I think you're right. There was something here, and for some reason I remember it being trees. But I guess it kind of is,
Yeah.
right? Because you really can't see the house.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember it being here, but the dojo was probably here, and that fence is fairly new.
It's got to be, yeah. Because it was all open to get back there. Same thing. Is in the military. That would explain all the bumper stickers and shit on the back of his car. Huh? No? Am I getting a little too real here?
No, I think that makes sense. I thought you were gonna find a picture of him at the front of the house. I was like, that's.
Oh, yeah. No, I could look for that.
But no, I get that.
And we were finally able to find it. There was a lot of relief in finding it. We weren't sure of the actual condition that it was still in, and to see that it was pretty much still there and kind of how we remembered it and pretty much in the exact spot we thought it might be was sort of a relief. That's all for this week. If you like this video, beat the out of the like button, and I'll see you next week right here on Indy Wrestling School.